All right, you're at the light.
If we can get the next unit, just keep eyes on it.
Yeah, I can take that. We just got a request from one of our other teams, which specializes in commercial trucking. They believe they've identified a vehicle that's already made it through and is loaded in the cargo section with narcotics. So we're gonna get out on the road and give them a hand. I'm set.
10-4.
Our primary concern is that we can't let these drugs hit the street.
He is going to be set up not to turn to continue north toward the 11.
I just happen to be coming down. I may cross them at the intersection.
10-4, he's about 10 seconds from that intersection.
I got him. Okay, I've got him.
Copy.
Truck ramped on to 805 North, which runs the entire West Coast.
Anybody with him at this time?
I think this is him right here.
Whoa, he's shifting over, and he's taking the 56 east off.
Damn it.
56 east.
That was a hard last-minute change.
Yeah, for a semi-truck, that is about as last second as you can make it.
I'm trying to think what's up next. This is not a normal route. We don't have a destination for it yet. It just makes it problematic.
Actually merged back into the 5, right? He is slated for the 5, unless he does another last second turn. And okay, committed 5 north. So off, back to 5 north.
So he made a last-minute exit onto another feeder highway that should have split off from the 5. But in actuality, it comes right back onto the 5. My guess is that was some form of counter surveillance. That just heightens our suspicions that, the information that we've developed is correct, that this vehicle is in fact loaded. We have the busiest land border in North America here in San Diego. Thousands of trucks are coming through an hour. We know that a lot of these cargo loads go to the Los Angeles area, which is a major distribution area. But the truth is it could stay here in San Diego or go somewhere in between. It could hop on the 8 and head into Arizona. It's very much a guessing game. But the likelihood is we're headed for Los Angeles.
Buenas.
Buenas tardes.
¿Algo para declarar?
Traigo tortillas, unas medicinas, nopales.
Ok. Tenga buen día.
Sí, gracias, oficial. Buen día.
This is the port of Brownsville, the southernmost point of Texas. We are in the border from Matamoros, Mexico, under the state of Tamaulipas. And you have a lot of people here that regularly cross from Mexico, some that live in Mexico and come and work here in the United States.
¿De dónde viene hoy?
Del dentista.
Y nada de drogas, nada de armas, dinero en exceso de $1,000.
No.
All right, sir. Thank you.
For the most part, as far as narcotics, we get marijuana, cocaine, meth, smuggled into vehicles. And our job here is pretty much just to do what we can to find and intercept narcotics.
Buenas. ¿Algo para declarar?
Ok. Hello, tenga buen día. Yeah, I haven't had a good target yet. It's been a little slow the last couple months here in Brownsville.
She's gonna be excited. Come on, Sophie. So this is Sophie. And let's go, baby girl. Come on. I've been a handler for 9 years now. We have 4 new canines, and we actually have one that's about to go to the academy. Good girl, come on. The canine program is growing. So we're hoping that we're gonna get more positions available because they're an amazing asset as far as trying to find the narcotics that are going through. Pre-primary, we try to search all the vehicles that are coming in. Let's go, baby. Good girl.
Sharp. Okay.
She goes either wherever she thinks the narcotic is at, and she will not leave it.
Yeah, found something.
Let's go. Can you send the red Suburban in, please? A single male, please.
Okay, nomás le vamos a hacer una revisión rápida, boss, okay?
Vamos aquí a dos, ¿ok? Más que... Bien, lo apaga, permíteme las llaves.
Okay, I just need to check under the hood because she went under the hood on pre-primary.
So is it pre-primary target or what?
Yes. Checking to see if there's any tampering.
Terminals don't look messed with.
There's these natural voids, and they can easily hide stuff in there. There can be a lot of factors that the dog can be alerting to. Dogs are trained to find odors that are not supposed to be there.
I'm not seeing anything.
Me neither.
This is frustrating. I don't see anything.
I'm good with it. It could be somebody that might have been touching the vehicle underneath, that might have been in contact with some type of narcotic. We're trying, Reese, we're trying.
We've all been trying. Nobody's gotten anything.
Nothing, dude.
Yeah?
It's coming in. We just haven't figured out where it's coming in from. The competition between the good and the bad. Cat and mouse. Come on, Mama. Good girl.
We're currently at the port of Newark, Newark Liberty International Airport. We are on the cargo arrival side. All these aircrafts that you see right here are cargo carriers. We also have express consignment cargo here. Express consignment arrives on DHL, United Parcel Service, and Federal Express as well. Today we'll be going to an express consignment facility. It's a common method or a preferred method of narcotic smugglers to use express consignment. What the bad guy has on his side is the ability to track every movement of that package. If there's a delay for any length of time, they'll be worried about collecting the package. They'll assume, if they're savvy smugglers, which most are, that somewhere along the process that it was intercepted by law enforcement. This morning we have a flight from Cologne, Germany. We have a specialty group known as the Targeters, and they've identified about 85 to 90 packages for an enforcement, a more thorough examination.
What is that?
It's books, educational books. Good to go.
On average, we probably get 20,000 shipments a day, Monday through Friday.
And here we have some IPR sneakers. We actually get a lot of counterfeit items that go out for resale. We get sneakers, we get handbags, we get basically everything.
They've been known to put contraband drugs inside cardboard, inside the actual packaging itself. So we always check, in addition to the commodity, we check the packaging.
This is actually coming from Amsterdam, and is going to a private individual. I'm not sure what is it that they're trying to bring, but this is manifested as a installation block. Could be used for medical purposes, perhaps. We don't know yet. So we're gonna find out to see what this is. Alrighty, so there's apparently 2 packages here. It's well protected, for sure. Let's bring these 2 guys out of here. Very interesting. Well, that's definitely not an installation block for sure. This looks organic. It looks biological. This looks like shrooms.
Hey, what is it?
Shrooms.
Bingo. We've seen these before. This is a shroom grow kit. What they'll do is they'll put this in soil, and this will grow the mushrooms. It's a Schedule I narcotic. It's definitely prohibited for importation.
To the naked eye, most regular people would just probably think this is some sort of food.
We see legit mushrooms come in. They said they're manifested as mushrooms, and they go right to AQI to be refrigerated. But it's manifested incorrectly. It's going from a person to an apartment right a couple miles from here. Fragile, this side up. I think I could pretty much drop this from a 30-story building and it's really not gonna break. So what's fragile about it? So it gives the appearance of being something that it's not. It's strictly for hallucinogenic euphoric high. How do I know that? Because prior experience of seizing these things. You wanna seal it up?
Yeah.
You see a warehouse full of things being seized. Season's nice, but ultimately it's the arrest we want. This will definitely get referred to Homeland Security Investigations because my job is to find it. Their job is to possibly make a case. But the bottom line is, look, this is not going to get admitted into the country. Thank you so much. Moving on.
Hello, miss. ¿Algo para aclarar?
No traigo nada.
¿Hasta dónde va?
Voy aquí a Olmito.
Ok, gracias.
Buenos días. ¿De dónde va?
Voy a Mission.
A mission. So every officer kind of does things a little differently. I kind of look at the vehicle and look to see who's driving, seeing if it's clean or dirty, kind of put all that together. By the time they get here, I've already kind of established whether or not I'm going to look into a little more or if I'm going to release it. ¿Va a tener que pasar revisión, Taba? Hey, secondary, you got a...
17 Honda Civic. 17 Honda Civic.
Buen día. ¿Qué andaba haciendo en México? He's claiming he left the vehicle for a car wash. They took out all the carpets, so we're going to check it out probably. Contact the K9 officer.
She's alerting. Girl, mama. Get girl, mama, get girl. I'm very confident that the vehicle is going to have some sort of concealed narcotics somewhere.
Basically, now we're going to put the car in the lift so we can take a better look underneath the vehicle.
All this has been tampered with. There's something in here, like they smeared something.
Is that fresh oil or fresh gas on the tank or what?
Could have been a decoy.
Decoy.
What smugglers tend to do is they use decoys because of what they smeared here. It could be anything mixed with any kind of drug, and of course the dog is gonna alert as fast as my dog alerted. That could be a big possibility. They threw something in here. Our dog was on point down here. The way my dog alerted, that was like, it was the actual brick was just sitting there.
Clear, clear, clear.
That's why, like, I was so sure, but we didn't find anything. We're hunting every day. That's nonstop. We learn their trends, they learn our trends, and it's just back and forth. We're gonna get them. It's gonna happen.
And then westbound past a red bar off the left-hand side.
10-4. Sun's going down. We have left San Diego County and we are now in Los Angeles. So right now our team up in LA, who's assumed a primary role in this investigation from here. Our truck has exited the freeway and we're in a predominantly industrial warehouse area.
You're making a left turn into this lot here. Some sort of warehouse has a bunch of big rigs parked in this parking structure here.
Copy.
You guys want to hang back? I got a good eye on them.
10-4. We were able to run some checks and it's manifested for produce, likely avocados or something to that effect. And we're in a produce section of Los Angeles. If it is loaded, it's going to be somehow mixed in with the produce.
It looks like he's backing up to one of these bay doors. That's going to be more along the far west side of this lot back here.
With these cargo loads, we've seen them sit for a long time, hours, sometimes even days, before someone tries to unload them. Everybody here is tired. The lights on the truck just shut down, so there's a possibility that it's going to sit there for a while before they attempt to unload it. It's a challenging waiting game because we don't know how long that's going to be. It could be in 10 minutes, it could be in 6 hours. But if our information's correct and this cargo load is loaded, that is a lot of drugs to not hit the streets. And so it's worth fighting for, and we're gonna stay on this to see it through to some kind of conclusion. It's morning, we've been here all night. Most of the businesses were closed until about an hour and a half ago. And now we're starting to see forklifts running around and cargo trucks. So we're hoping to see some more activity soon. We're submitting for a search warrant for the location. And we gotta take some action against the truck so we can inspect it and confirm the dope and seize it.
All right, our guys in the back, opening the doors now.
We got activity.
We got our target, and then another guy with them in the back to locate him.
Somebody just showed up and opened up our vehicle, and it looks like they're getting prepared to unload.
He's on the east side right now.
So we're trying to hustle over there.
We're all set up. We all have our locations.
They're picking up the first pallet right now.
Load it.
Go!
Police!
Our drivers are dead.
We've got them.
wedding favors.
It's good to go. A lot of times our targeting teams, they look into the manifest and they look at anything that could be IPR related, FDA or drugs. Here they actually listed as just documents. We're gonna open it to see what it contains. Very weird because this is coming from one shipping company, and as we open the package, we see a different shipping company. So they have a lot of different cards. They all have different addresses. California, we have Texas, we have Philadelphia. So this is going all over the place. So the interesting thing is, what could be so special that it's going everywhere? Yeah, they're Christmas cards. It's summertime right here in New York City, so I'm not sure whether this is appropriate to begin with. Not only are we shipping Christmas cards, but they also contain shipping labels. It also has, let me see, on this one, it has, voila, look at that, a VIN number. So this is even more interesting now. So, this is the vehicle identification number. Every vehicle has like its own unique identity, for lack of better words. So that's what's gonna differentiate it from the other vehicles. So all of these are containing VIN numbers. This definitely smells like a legal situation.
Yeah.
We deal with VIN numbers all the time. In New York City and New Jersey area, it's predominantly notorious for a lot of vehicles getting stolen. This one in particular has a lot of different VIN numbers in comparison to the other ones. And it also has another shipping label. My guess is that most likely as they make it to this person's address, and I'm assuming this person is then gonna distribute them across the states. When you put two and two together, it's safe to say that there's definitely something going on as far as vehicle theft goes.
This one's for a Mercedes-Benz AG, so if you look, these vehicles are all high-profile cars. Tape them up and put them in the pallet, and then we'll start with the next find.
Okay.
We're going to link up with our Customs and Border Protection counterparts. Their unit deals with specifically stolen outbound cars. They are by far the busiest in the country, so once we put these VIN numbers in our system, then we should be able to tie it to the car that they belong to.
All right, thank you. Have a good one. Hello. ¿Algo para aclarar?
No, nada.
Propósito de la visita.
Allá trabajo.
Oh. ¿Viene seguido para acá?
Sí.
El carro es tuyo, ¿verdad?
Sí.
The crossing of the vehicle, nervous behaviors. Okay, nada más un segundo, okay? Escort lane 2. So I just decided to for the inspection into secondary for enforcement.
Right now, we're just trying to see if we see anything out of the ordinary, any tampering on any kind of bolts, something that doesn't look right.
I don't see any.
K9's gonna run it.
It's time to put the K9 to work. Watch out, guys.
Go for it,
Have a good alert.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's a good girl! That's a good girl!
Found it? Yeah, it's in the center console. Okay.
We are reviewing the image. In the center console, we see a dark spot, which looks like an anomaly. Secondary, can you go ahead and check the center console for an anomaly?
10-4.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, this has been played with a bit. I think it's tampered, no?
Yeah. The screws have been taken off. You see how they're all damaged, scratched? It's missing screws. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's a trap door here.
Yeah.
Let's see. I can see something in here. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's packages.
There's packages in there.
Yeah.
We got 4 in custody right now. Still need to be interviewed and looking to see if we can get more information.
Nice. That's our original?
That's driver.
Yeah, okay. Everyone else came from inside?
Yeah, everybody else is inside.
But they were in the process of beginning the unload, so it's just kind of figuring out who's who and what their involvement is.
Correct.
So what's next?
Next is essentially going to be, we're going to be towing this tractor trailer away and conduct our thorough search.
I know this is going to take a minute.
Yes. Getting the tow truck out here, specialized tow truck at that.
So we can at least see 5 pallets. They're probably about 5-6 feet high. Those are the ones that we're gonna have some interest in, and we're gonna inspect those a lot better. Hey, our tow's here, I think. I don't even know how they're gonna get that. Okay. We're gonna let this warehouse get back to business. We're gonna take it off-site to a place that's safer for us to pull out the narcotics. All right, thank you. We think we have a pretty good idea of what's in there. Everything else that through our investigative efforts and our checks kind of lines up. Some of us have been up for 30 some hours, but we're in the last hour or so of this, and we're gonna push through and see it to the end.
Port Newark, New York, New Jersey is the busiest port on the East Coast, if not in the country. Tens of thousands of vehicles are exported every month. BMW, Mercedes, Land Rover, all day long. I'm focused on finding stolen cars. Tens of millions of dollars just from this port yearly in stolen cars get recovered. That money's used to fuel terrorism, the narcotics trade. We're going to a warehouse where we have containers staged for examination. I look for discrepancies in the filings, things that just don't fit what's being shipped. Once it goes in a container and it's brought to the seaport, well, that's the last stop. If we don't get it there, it's home free to where it's going. And they got away with it. It's like finding a needle in a haystack when you're looking for the stolen cars. But targeting is a very important part of finding the cars. These containers were targeted by myself, and it is supposed to contain 2 vehicles and household effects. This one looks good. It just has 2 cars. But until I get in there and get the VIN numbers and match them up to what they have, we don't know. Make things easy. Right now, I'm going to take a picture to ID these cars by the public VIN. Okay. I'm going to go up to the Tundra, take a picture of that one. Let's see if we get the VIN on this one. And then we're going to run them in the system and see if they come back as stolen. Let's see what we have. Bingo. Yes, both of these cars are stolen. Bring it in. You're good. Okay, yeah, put it over here for now and let's grab the other one. It's brand new. Bottom is shiny. No dirt. It's actually easier to steal a car today than what it was 20 years ago. All these cars now, they have the key fobs where there's no ignition switch. You don't need a key. And then with internet, they make it look easy. They're not even going to dealerships. Right over the phone, right over the computer. They could be in New York, buying a car from a dealership out in Missouri. Somebody else's ID. Still has this stuff from the dealer. This one here, we have a key, so it'll make things a little easier from here on out. Let's see if it starts. 55 miles, so it never saw the road. I'm gonna try to start the Infinity. Usually if one has a key, the other one does. In this case here, the car starts up, so the key has to be in this somewhere. So, all good. 2 stolen cars today, at least. After reviewing the printouts of the thefts of these vehicles, it appears that both of them were steals from 2 separate dealerships by a fraudulent purchase, identity theft, on the internet. We're all actually a victim when it comes to stolen vehicles. Our insurance rates are higher. And you have the consumer who owned the car. They take their IDs, credit cards, and all that, and that ends up fueling more steals. These cars are going to be going in the warehouse. They'll be looked through real good to make sure there's nothing else concealed inside them. And then they'll be scheduled for recovery back to the owner. In this case, it's either the dealership or their insurance company. 2 cars that it's not making it somewhere. I guess we ruined their plans.
It's positive.
Yep. Yeah, there's packages in there. You can see 1 gray.
Let's take it apart.
Yeah.
So the trap door was here, underneath the shifter.
Oh, hold on.
1 package.
So far, 2 packages.
We really jammed them in there.
Hey, they're stuck in there.
Let me try to hit it down.
Yeah. Bang it this one? Yeah.
What the heck?
Here, let me know.
They're not budging. We're afraid to tear the package. There you go, there you go. Just throw more?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah? 8, 9, 10.
11, 12, 13, 14.
14 packages, total 14 packages.
Yeah. Then we have to go test them.
From the looks of it, from my experience, it's wrapped differently, so it's gonna be more of a mixed load. We'll go ahead and test them, make sure we're confirming what kind of drug it is, whether it's cocaine, heroin. So we'll go ahead and see.
The biggest difference with the cargo loads versus the passenger cars that we are typically investigating is the sheer volume.
You put a rope on those, put it on the forklift, and you back the forklift up.
Yeah? All right. The size of the containers that they ship in can hold so much more. One of these vehicles can hold hundreds of kilos, which is several cars worth full that would be normally coming through our ports of entry. Want to try in here? It's not uncommon for the loaded packages to not be easily accessible for inspection. Try this one. It's dead center. Oh, got a winner. That's different. Just heavier, denser. It's thicker. Right there. Bingo. That looks like a dope package to me. It felt heavier and like it was wider when I grabbed it. So not every one of these boxes is going to be loaded and not every package is going to be loaded. That being said, we have to do our due diligence and we have to check every single package to make sure that no contraband hits the streets. There you go. That's one. Yep, so cut it in fours and then they break better. Sweet. Whenever you're dealing with drugs hidden in food commodities, it's always messy extracting it. There you go. You got one.
That's one, right? Yeah.
We still have to test it, but we believe it to be cocaine. We seized it here in Los Angeles, which is a major distribution hub that spreads far and wide into the interior. So these could have been headed anywhere from Buffalo, New York to Blaine, Washington. Thank you, man. Take care. Our HSI Los Angeles office took primary along with their state and local partners. They pretty much got it well in hand and are starting to process the narcotics, so we're going to start heading back down to San Diego again. We spent a lot of hours on this. and it would appear that this is the end. This is only the beginning of this investigation. We're going to continue to work these investigative leads and try to dismantle this network as far as wide and we can take it.
We have a total of 14 packages. We're gonna unwrap them to get better access. And as we're unwrapping the packages, we're finding different signs. The smugglers, they put these markings on the bricks themselves to show to who they're going to. And also we're finding like these dryer sheets. They believe that dryer sheets and all these other scents are gonna throw our canines off. But I mean, as you can see, it obviously doesn't work. They still pick it up. So the Gemini is a tool that we use to test the properties of the narcotics. It has a library of different chemicals to give us the exact match. Just gonna open up the package roll. So we got a positive for cocaine. The packages, they're all wrapped in different forms. From our experience, it's a mixed load. So we're gonna go ahead and test just to confirm that. Also positive for cocaine. So far it looks like all the packages are cocaine. So we're gonna go ahead and weigh them now. Two more. We estimated about 12.46 kilograms of cocaine. Right now we have the driver detained. And we're also going to seize the narcotics and turn them over to HSI for further investigation and processing.
They get smart, but then we get smarter.
Hello, tengo buen día.
Good girl. We're hunting every day, so you will be seeing us on the bridges and checking cars left and right. We're just starting, so we're excited.